Hello and welcome back to Starmade. My name is Rabenschild and I'm playing on the Squadron server. You can see my patrol car from the back here. I have to get out of gravity. I will fall down eventually here. I didn't have a lot of time to play Starmade in the last few days. But I found time to finally do something about the drones. Raben and we found out that you have to faction all the drones. You saw that in the last video. If you want to connect them to the mothership that is factioned and I finally found a design for me for very small mining drones. They look like this. It is a small salvage cannon 1 and then a bit of kind of storage over the top here. You don't see them. It's like a saddlebag or something like that. The storage blocks are kind of aligned around the drone here, and otherwise a bit of thrust, a bit of energy production, and it is enough to keep the drones mining all the time. They are not very fast, but if you don't have to do anything and you can just sit there and wait that the material is rolling in, then these drones do a very good job. So I have 5 at the moment. I want to buy 3 more, and I think we should do that and then place them and bring them to their spaces here. And then we will go and do a mining run, a short one, and bring home some materials. And I can show you how these drones do. But I'm already preparing for the future. One of the next things I need might be a shipyard or something like that. I want to do something with my old miner. And I think I will build a big mining ship for the future. I'm not sure how big, but maybe more something of this size than of this size. Maybe just basically a mining mothership, and I want to use the small miner design that I have here as a design for the mining drones or the mining ships that eventually mine asteroids. But I want to wait for one thing that basically needs to happen for that. At the moment, it is, not better, but at the moment it seems that the mining drones concentrate their fire from their salvage cannon onto one point. And I hope that in one of the next updates they change that, so that the mining drones use the full width of the mining array or the salvage array you have here. You know that when you use the mining cannons and you left click, you concentrate the beams onto one point and then it salvages or mines. And if you use the right mouse button, it kind of keeps the salvage beams in a straight line from all the salvage arrays you have here, so that you have a wider area that you mine. And it seems again that the mining drones don't do that at the moment. So this whole array here would just focus onto one point, and that is not too nice. I want it to be spread out, so it mines whole asteroids a lot faster in that case. I'm at the moment, I'm not too sure if I really want to use this design, or maybe Sven the Slayer is using salvage drones, similar, not similar design, but something at a bit bigger with, at the moment, I think also one single mining beam. I think he has three, but he's only using one. Don't do I I saw his video, but I forgot the details. Sorry, Sven. I hope that's not too bad. But he is integrating his storage containers into the drones. So he is switching out the containers in the end. That is a neat concept I really like. On the other hand, it works pretty well with a centralized mining ship like I have it here. Basically, this is at the moment the mothership for all the drones. And when the drones come back to the mothership, they just store all their stuff in the mothership. So what I could do, and I'm not too sure how I want to solve that, but what I could do is have basically this ship as mining drone. What we would need is a docking array in the front or something like that, where the ships could dock to. And then these mining drones unload their materials into the bigger, basically mothership. And maybe we could use containers there. So I wouldn't need to dock the main ship to the station to unload it. I could unload the containers and then get new containers, bring them in, something like that. It's a bit of an RP thing there, role-playing thing, because the docking works best in my opinion. So docking it at the moment, and I don't know if that changes later, the storage module, or a storage array can just, don't know, you can just set it to pick up with every pull. You just pick up 1 million items and it will empty out cargo on other ships so fast that it is not really necessary to store it in containers. Just make a big cargo space inside the ship and then unload it that way. But on the other hand, with that method, I wouldn't need to dock it. So I don't need huge docks for a ship that is maybe this size. If you think about it, if you want to accommodate maybe 6 ships of this size, I'm toying around in my head with the idea, if I want to have 4 or 6 ships or something like that of this size, the size of the mining mothership kind of would have to be a lot bigger, and it could be empty. What I noticed is that I definitely need an armed main ship there. I have this wonky rocket launcher on the on this ship at the moment. I need to make it a bit more beautiful. This doesn't look too good because I got attacked by pirates. And next time I definitely want to be prepared for that. The drones didn't take any damage and the main ship didn't take too. I could just call them back and then I just jumped away. Everything was fine. So, but what I want to do is I want to buy blueprints for the drones, and I think I can just do that in the catalog. Somebody will tell me how to how to get the catalog immediately. It's kind of with the fleets, I always go into navigation or structure or something like that, and then go to the catalog. So here you can see the RAB short for my name, mining drone. And I just buy one blueprint is free. Okay, 1, 2, 3 of that. And now I made a mistake. I need to change that. I bought them while in astronaut mode, or in basically I bought them into my inventory, and that needs to change because all my stuff in this is in this inventory. So transfer them over, activate the cargo. Now we can go and activate that. I hope I have still enough materials for them. I should. But because these are not very expensive. That's the thing. If they get attacked and they get lost, I don't really care. They're not too expensive. So, for the people that don't know that, with the blueprints, you can just right-click them and then say edit. No, edit? Infos. Sorry. And then you can just add the materials that you have in your cargo into the, basically into the blueprint. And here you can see I need 4 cannon barrels, I need 1 cannon computer, and so on and so on. And it tells me the progress. I can just go to add all, and then everything gets added. And then I can just spawn that thing. I will call that mining drone 6. Set as own faction, that's right. I want that, and I will do that 3 times now. I hope, that is enough too. 6, 7. I hope that's right. 6, 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and the last one that gives me not the full mining power, but I at least have all the drone spaces occupied. Good. Now I have to bring them in. I will bring them into the fleet. So add member, mining drone 6, add member, mining drone 7, add member, mining drone 8. Now I can go and bring them over. I will have to park them manually. And after that, they know where their space is and will just return to there. What do we have here? Oh, this is just always getting to me. Come on. Z or Z. Here, by the way, you can see the outline of the... now it's gone. The outline of the... Come on, give me that back. The outline of the cargo space. Here you can see that. Let me see. That is activate. That is all nice. I noticed that they are basically their options. When you save the blueprint, all the options are set the way the main thing is set. Come on. It is somewhere here. I know that. I know that it is somewhere here. Thanks. The next one. So this one parks automatically. And now in the fleet system, this drone will always return to this point. Let me grab the next one. And then we go out, and I can show you how these drones behave and what they do. I really like that I can just go and then basically sit back, watch a video. The drones do most of the work. It takes a while. These small ones are, again, they are slow at the moment. But when I don't have to make the work, that's always better. If you don't have to do the work, then then that's always working out. Oh, just to show that to you, these spaces, you can see that. Maybe let me just go into the ship. You all know how they are basically set up. Oh, I didn't place that. I will have to remove that. Remove that, and now we can go into that. You can see there's a throwout rail on the top. Inside of the ship are some buttons that change this rail. This is the main rail. The drone stays here, and if you change the button or change the rail, it just goes straight, goes into the shootout rail, and then gets shot there. And the pickup is down here. I made this a little bit longer. I had that shorter. I had that only on 3 rail blocks here, and then the pickup point. But the drones constantly bump into the ship. This makes picking them up at least a bit easier. They are still dumb. Oh, these drones. Sometimes when you call them back, they bump into the ship and bump it around and all that stuff. It's not nice. But it works. This way, it really works. Good. You have to be careful with the pickup points. Sometimes they don't work immediately. Then you have to put an activator to them and activate them for some reason. I don't know what's the case there, because sometimes it works. You place one and then it immediately works. Sometimes it doesn't. I don't know what's up with it. I have just made an activator inside of the ship. Oh, let me say hello. Inside of the ship, and then I have just activated them all. So let us go into the ship just to show you that these are the buttons. I will definitely do something about the the logic here. For now, it's just a test setup. Again, I could put some logic in, so I only use one button or something like that. Good. Here's the activator that just activates the pickup points. And I've done some work in here with some lights, and I'm putting in some more modules down here to do at least a bit of work on the inside of the ship for now. It looked not so good for the longest amount of time, and it still needs work done. I mainly did that because it was dark in here, so I added some lights. I need to do something about this here too. At the moment, I'm still going sometimes out of the ship to see if the drones work as intended and all that stuff. Good. Let me bring back the last drone, and then we fly and get some materials just to see how they perform. I'm on my way to the rocks there. These are some of the asteroids I've marked where I normally go and get some vertikine. Just to show that to you, it's amazing. The drones also add their thruster power to the ship. So with more drones, there's more thruster power. That's amazing. Good, let me fly there and then we will mine a bit. So these are really nice asteroids. I think I mined these over and over again. I always come here and just take these 2 asteroids or vertikine asteroids, and then this one. I don't know what this is. But let us throw out the drones. We just go in here, press the button, and say fly into space. I will change that again. So see, they bump into each other. It's not nice how these drones behave sometimes. Good. Now In the fleet menu, we can just go and say order and then just mine this sector. Now they go and find an asteroid to mine and start mining. With this amount of drones, it starts to work pretty fast. So you can see that they do their job. And normally I can just get a coffee or something like that and just let them mine. But a bigger ship in the end would be nicer to mine stuff for me. So one thing I also wanted to show to you is this block, by the way, is connected to the storage in here. And what I need to activate is this activation module to activate the auto pull of the storage chest, basically, so that when they come back, the drones automatically get emptied. And then I can turn that off again, and when I come back to the station, so I can turn this off again, when I come back to the station grabs all the stuff. That is really, really nice. So, you see, the guys are working. I will stay here and wait for them to finish. Maybe if I want, I can just take the big ship and mine the rest of the sector. Then these guys just stop working. And then I will call them back. And we will fly home again. I want to show you the callback mechanics. I hope these guys behave then. It seems the boys, the drones, are done here. So let's call them back in. And then we fly home with at least a bit of one sector worth of material. So you go into the fleet menu again, and then you say carrier recall, and then the drones come back. It now will take a while before they all dock. See then the behavior is sometimes a bit weird, but in the end, come on. In the end, they all behave, come back. That was it. Now I can go fly home and dock again, unload the main ship, because they should all have brought in the cargo, or brought the cargo into this cargo container. Everything's fine. And now let's just go home. I will, you all know how the rest works. I will go home now and fly back, and I will end the episode here. You saw, I think, all you really needed to see. The drones, how they work, and then the fleet menu and all that stuff. Fleets will be really, really nice. I hope in the future they can do more, like, don't know, transport cargo from here to there. That all would be really, really neat. So, good people, I hope you liked the episode. If you liked it, then please leave a like and maybe a comment. If you have something to say, if you have ideas or something like that, then let me know. And if you want, I can direct you into the description of the video, and there's my Twitter. If you want to maybe follow me on there, then do that. You will see when I bring out a new video or something like that. Maybe that helps you if your sub box is not behaving or something like that. Good people, I hope to see you in the next video. See you later, guys.